Good morning, Necromancer. How you doing? Let me turn on the music for me here. How goes? Let's turn on Spirit City because I forgot to do that. Are you having a good Friday, Necromancer? I see Pumbaa Clutch and Ross are lurking. Back to the Chaos' Pepperoni is back and already causing trouble. Oh no! It's a pupper. Maybe we'll do some art today, perhaps. Yeah, it's artin' time. Let's where's my old background? Got this one, so we can turn off these boxes and bring art up. Turn that one off, and this is supposed to go here. There we go. Things are back to normal. I've made a little bit of a change to Whitefire's outfit. Normally, this like overcoat thing would be worn as an overcoat, but I had it like underneath his waistband, so I changed it. Back to the way it should be. Yeah, I'm just working on the line art because I want to put the character's artwork like on the side and make like a little character sheet. There's a lot I need to do with this one. I'm fixing. I showed it to Mewjuice the other day and I was like, oh, I see all of the problems with it all of a sudden. Like his ear is too high. The shape of his head is wrong. That's already looking better. That is already a lot better. There we go. Let's do a little flip. He still looks a little bit too young here. This is him when he is like 22, not, you know, almost 30. But yeah, I'm hoping to make like little character art sheets with these. Queen Boo, how you doing? It's been ages. Good to see you again. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. We've been writing the book for a little while. I'm still at chapter 4. It's very slow going because I'm changing a lot of stuff. And of course we're doing artwork for it. This one, it is flipped around. Well, it actually goes this way. Book. What's it about? It's called the Witch Hunter Society, and it's sort of an alt-Earth kind of deal where witches turned out to be real, and chaos happened. The world basically went into free fall, and then the story takes place 17 years after the initial like discovery of witches. And things are like still a little bit unstable in some places, usually the more like chaotically religious places where they're still allowing witch hunting. And there's also like another continent called Europa, Iropa, and that's where the story takes place, in a city called North Cove Hunt. And this is a witch named Whitefire, so all the witches have little code names. And we're just doing character designing. Let's just click that button. So all the witches can transform and protect their identities as people. So we've got quite a cast. I need to redo Nightlight still and match Highwire to the rest of the style that's going on here. So just line art. So these are all the witches. We're just working on line arts for them. Nebula's name is actually Northern Sky. I had changed it. Or Northern Lights, sorry. I had changed it as a like, oh, my mouse. Yep. My first ever POC character. Well, technically, oh god, my mouse. Technically, these two girls are also POC. They're half Indian, half British. Yeah. And let's see, we've got the human characters. So this is our main character, Alex Evans. His guardian slash adopted mom, Evan Evans. And these are all still in sketch form. Got the Guillory family, Team Patel. So she's kind of like an idol, and Eris is her manager. Isabel is her best friend, and then we've got other characters that I haven't finished drawing yet. Obviously, this guy is this dude. It's kind of hard to hide the fact that my one POC character is also the other POC witch. At least the ones that I've drawn so far. So they're not in any particular order, but the POC ones you could probably generally tell. And then where is it? These are the hunters. I haven't finished drawing them quite yet either. So they're the witch hunters. They kind of got like a 2004 CSI team lineup going on here. So I decided at some point last month or like at the end of January to just draw all of the characters, even like kind of tertiary characters, as in a lineup, so that I knew all of their heights and I knew what they looked like, so when I got to describing them in the book it would be a little bit easier for me to describe them. And it's quickly turning into just official artwork. So what I wanted to do is, for the main characters, I wanted to have a portrait character sheet kind of thing going on. So these are portraits that I drew last year. And this one's Vaughn and Starcatcher. And this is actually one of the older files. If I turn this off, old picture of Vaughn that I didn't finish, even older picture of Vaughn, and then an older picture of Starcatcher. These two are 2016, so they're old. But these are the latest ones. And then, do I not have? I don't have high wires open. I really should just put these guys in separate files. I just started drawing them in the same one because I had too many files open. But yes, that's what we've been doing. I really like Citrus Sunset's design. I like his nameplate. I like his design. It actually was inspired by an AI picture. Some like really frumpy outfit, and I was like, before he was kind of like Blue Machine, where he had like tighter clothes and it was kind of like a surfer dude, but he turned into this. Yeah, but he still flies around on a surfboard, so his little flying object that he uses is a surfboard. And we're missing a couple of witches: Bright Spark, Half-Baked, and Mass Effect. Half-Baked is his flyer is a big wooden spoon instead of a broom. Seems a lot cooler than a surfer dude outfit. Yeah, it's sort of gone like almost like Gen Z mixed with like mid-90s, early 90s kind of stuff. So it's tech wear, but it's really colorful tech wear. And then of course he's got these citrus glasses that were inspired by another VTuber who does artwork. And they've got little citrus sunglasses on one of their characters, on their VTuber, I think, and it was really cute. And I was like, I'm gonna steal this idea because artists steal from each other. Valkyrie used to have a very different outfit. I think I deleted it though. Yeah. let's see if I can bring up what she used to look like a long time ago. The very first time I ever drew her, her name was Melody Star. And she had a very girly look, but it was like a punk kind of girly with like little bits of checkers and like safety pins on the ends of the little cat-eared bandana thing. It was very product of its time, 2008, when I designed that character. Otherwise, old picture of Whitefire, 2013, 2015. Present. If I turn off this folder. Oh, hold on. Not this folder. This one is supposed to be outside of this folder. Here we go. There we go. So, from those two to this one, and then the newest one. He looks a bit young in this picture. He's supposed to be almost 30. And that's my LARP character. So I've got a lot of files open right now. Let's see. Original versions of Vaughn and Alex. The turnip heads, oh my lord. So, this character, Alex, and this character, Vaughn. These were their original. Ugh. It's cringe. It's painfully cringe. Oh, here's another version of Melody. Ugh. I just can't. And Alex, when he becomes a hunter, again, this is from like 2008. When I was doing everything is just like really hard pencil sketches. It was actually one of my better drawings from 2008. It's fun to look at my old cringe art. It's embarrassing, but this is actually one of my better ones. And like his hairstyle basically hasn't changed in all this time. I've just become better at drawing. I don't really draw turnip heads anymore. And my line work is better. Everything's better. But that's what happens when you practice. Your creativity is really inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. That I'm getting imposter syndrome. Don't allow the ego to inflate. It's bad. Where's the painting of Highwire we're doing? Everybody loves Highwire. So, in the interest of portraits, the Highwire is our villain. All clean and good smelling again? Good job, Neff. Hey, now that you're here. Massive egos are awesome. No, they're not. Yeah, now that you're here, it's medicine time! Aha! Thank you for the hydrate. Everybody take your maracas. It's very quiet this morning. Extremely quiet this morning, but I attribute that to being Friday. There we go. Maraca taken. Still without my ADHD meds. It's very frustrating. time I get depressed, my massive ego butts her massive ass in the way and says, "No, don't be sad, you're epic." That is a good reason to have a massive ego. It's like comfortably arrogant. Yeah, Neff, get your noms. Necromancer, I hope you got your noms. Take your medicine, get your noms. Sometimes it even works. Hell yeah. Yep, so this is Highwire. I started drawing this portrait, and then I was explaining at some point that she has this mask over her head, and so this same portrait, I just started, like, drawing this, which is an actual scene from the book, except I didn't quite get her pose right. I just sort of morphed into the "how did you miss?" And now it's a canon scene that's gonna happen. Just got out of the shower, let me get dry first. I was gonna do more writing today, but I suddenly decided that I wanted to do art. What else? I don't think we have anything else witching hour related. We painted Cora's cat in January. So I take commissions for pet paintings. Yep, that's Tom. He's I focus on memorial paintings, but I will do live pets. It's just, you know, memorials are more important to people than current ones. So I want to focus on things that make people happy. Yeah, these are the witches. And when you came in, I was just futzing around with this one to try and fix the problems. Using the liquefy tool because he's still looking a little bit young. His eyes might be too small too. Yeah, just little fixes here and there. I will have to actually repaint some of it, but it's not so bad. Oh, this is all one layer too. Like it's. Oh god, get rid of that old one. Get it out of there. Oh yeah, I drew a can of Demonade on this one too. I'll have to. How do you paint live pets? I've never seen them sit still long enough. Yes, this is what photographs are for. The still pictures. She'll paint your pets live, just bring them into the studio. God, I wish I had a studio. Crikey. So, what I was working on was getting Whitefire finished up so that I could slap him onto his little character sheet. This is his old artwork from like 2022, 2023. Your fat guinea pig would love a live painting. So this was an effort to make characters with more detailed designs on them. Starcatchers is just so good. I love it. Valkyrie, I would love to make her armor. Just pink armor. She'll paint a dog on your cat's face and a cat on your dog's face. There's a little face painting booth, but for pets only. He would absolutely try to run away from you, but luckily the weight of his massive booty slows him down. Starcatcher reminds me of the Nerd Forge outfit. Look, I would totally wear the shit out of that outfit, okay? Nerd Forge's outfit is so rad. I just don't think they make it in my size. And like Starcatcher's, I would 100% wear Starcatcher's outfit. Maybe I should make it. I'm trying to like make my own clothes, like my own full wardrobe. We're gonna turn off the overcoat for now while we continue to work on stuff here. Very slowly making my way down this character. Helps if I don't draw with the liquify tool. They went up to 3XL as they went because everything's sold out. Ah, damn. Not that I can afford it anyways. But yeah, you know I'd wear the shit out of that outfit. $140 for a matching set. Ugh. The only thing left was the brown tie-dye sweater. I'll be back shortly. Okay. Gotta get me one of those artist gloves so my fingers stop dragging across the tablet. Time, BRB? Okay. But it's niche and artisanal, yes. It is probably worth it. If I become a famous author, I'll consider buying it. Most of my clothes are just falling apart right now. And I'm keeping them going as long as possible. Buying anything, I would rather go to Conquest than have a shirt without a hole in it. Say famous author, but I mean just well off. Well off enough that I'm not worrying where my next money's coming from. And how I'm gonna pay my phone bill at the end of the month. That's what this work is for. Promotional the stuff for the book. So, killing two birds with one stone. Getting character designs out there. Getting information about the book's existence out there. Maybe three birds with one stone in this case. Because it helps me figure out their design. Becomes promotional material. And also acts as promotional material in the creation thereof. And I lost my train of thought. But that's fine. I'm just a dum-dum. Yeah, my art's definitely come quite a long way. And I'm rather proud of it. It's the one thing that I'm good at. Come on, computer. Oh my goodness, he was unhappy with me. Okay, please let me focus on the area that I want to work. My computer's having the struggle bus. Parf parf. Ramen cereal in the corner. Cereal. How you doing today? Ross Ryder's gone for a nap at the shade. Good morning, Ross. Goodbye, Ross. You know every stream is co-working, so you know if you've got work to do, keep working. Just because I'm not writing doesn't mean it's not co-working. Oh, I'm gonna close the door because cheese is a bit loud. threw up on his man. Corda, good morning. Oh, Tesla's okay. He's been a bit last couple of days. Thank you for the hydrate, Corda. And that was a blueberry muffin. Woke up after only 4 hours of sleep, so I'm a bit tired. Well, it's a good time to maybe get a nap in. Naps are good. My stream is very chill, so it's a good time to nap. Hands out blueberry muffins fresh from the oven but cool enough to devour. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. There's a can of mozzarella marmalade. Energy drinks! Going to shift this one out a little bit. Some llamas would fix me. Aren't they so cuddly and fluffy you just fall asleep against them though? Are llamas as fluffy as alpacas? Not as. Alpaca fur is softer than you can imagine. But still flew. No, it's not. My stepmom and dad had alpacas and know precisely how soft they are. Well, that's not fair. How dare you have lived experiences? But do you think this is life? You just go around having experiences? Illegal! Yeah, good game, lots to do. Graphics are great, but despite how much there is to do, gameplay kinda sucks. you guys. Love you both. You're both goblins. Does, I agree. Yeah. I don't know, this life's pretty good right now. After running a little demon's room, I'll be right back. Annihilate each other. I'm back. Did I scare you? Perf always plays a tiefling. It's a chaotic bisexual energy. Why did I even open that? I still have coffee. Top two tieflings are a rogue with a penchant for pranks, but also a slip of bloodlust, chaotic neutral. Others lawful evil, stoic, undying warlock. I always do chaotic good because I can't do anything lawfully. I must have my chaos. Yeah, perf without chaos is just not perf. Let's do some pants. I'm gonna zoom out for this one. finger's sticking to the... Ah! Got a little piece of cloth I can put under my finger. Just a little something. It's not going to interfere with drawing. Perf without chaos generally means perf is sad and therefore not perf. Can't have perf be sad. Some paladin. Chaotic neutral. Fair enough, fair enough. Apple boots with the fur. How you doing, Death? This little strip of fabric is not helping. I don't like anything that I drew. How are you doing on this fine time zone approved setting? Death. You're doing good? That's good. We're drawing witches today, Death. This file is getting way too big. It's like 42 inches long. The circumstances are complicated. You'll have to read the book if I ever finish it. Write it! It'll only be better the second time around. I know it sucks to lose work. It's happened to me before. Lawful good / evil doesn't necessarily involve the letter of the law. It can be having a personal code you refuse to break for anything. Yep, Superman or Batman refusing to kill. Oh, those legs are awful. Garbage truck is here. Where is that? This way. close some of these. Computer's struggling a little bit. If you're willing to break it, it's not really a code. It's not as strict as you'd expect. Yeah. Humans aren't rigid in their beliefs, not entirely. Everybody has a breaking point. But for some people, that breaking point is quite deep into things. Here's a question. Do I want to... Yeah, let's go. Oop, where'd it go? Turn my head the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Welcome back, Queen Boo. Still something weird about this character, but I'll figure it out. Oh. All that effort I put into the arm, hide it inside the overcoat where it shouldn't be. Yeah. Wonder if I should move on to someone else for now, or... Let's continue working on the lane work. I see what the problem is. Layer order. What is going on here? What? What is happening? That is what is happening. Found it. Fantasy, hi. How you doing? God, this file is so big. My computer's like, oh, why? Why are you doing this to me? First of all, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna have to turn off his buttons. So hard to see. Here for my tea mug. Thank you. Clean up edges. What are people saying? Fantasy is streaking! 90 stream streak! Woohoo! Thank you for sharing your time with us, Fantasy. I always appreciate it. You know I do. I say it every single time. Even if you don't have a stream streak, I still appreciate you sharing your time with us. It is very important to me. A little rough today. I'm sorry. The memery on Discord. Two tieflings took the same snapshot at the same time. Hold up, I gotta go look. You too! You two goblins. Came back from the hobby store. Did you get anything at the hobby store? Share your adventures so that I may live vicariously. All of us, I got some Soul Spark books, some Fae stuff. Might have snuck something into a certain... You might have snuck something to a certain incubus as well. What did you do? What have you done to me? Being experimented on here. These gremlin, Fae, magical creatures. What have I done? What have I done to deserve this treatment? That's what I get for being so vulnerable seeming. Everybody bullies me. They give me compliments and stuff. You accepted us into your community. Well, I see. Karma for loving everyone. What was I looking for? This one. Nope. This one. Now his one has a certain look to it. Okay. Just do a little bit of a back and forth here. You smell burning? I found some paper with sacred trees on, and I thought of you. Aw, thank you. Sounds very cute. Neff, what are you burning? Please don't burn down your house. Waiting for Neff to tell me everything's okay. The burning is not a good smell. As long as you're not smelling burnt toast. Doctor, I smell burnt toast. One of those Canadian heritage moments. Don't panic, it's just the gateway to hell is opening. Count Lobster, hello! Thank you for the hydration. So yeah, last night for craft night we were putting together Gundams. Just thought I'd bring that one up. It's a lot of fun making Gundams. Helps if I use the brush. Too close. Too zoomed in. Ah. These pixels were bothering me. Sometimes you just need to get really up close and personal with your characters here. supposed to be. It's getting better. It's got a new game called Washed Ashore. It looks super fun. Oh, nice. Yep. The other streamer lurkers are lurking here too. Too bad some of the forest creatures looks AI, and those I refuse to buy. Oh. Hydrating a posture check. Hydrating a posture check. You know what that means. Everybody on shrimp thine spines. All of those, and only one bounced off my head. Give yourself a little wave back and forth. Stretch out the sides of your rib cages too. Just a little wiggle and wave. Yeah, the seaweed in the ocean, guys. I just hydrated with coffee and then choked. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. I think it's the coffee from upstairs. Maybe some dripped onto the hot plate. Ah. I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best. The redeem was for hydrate, not drown. God. Get with the program. It's a chaos morning. I like it. I'm gonna start a new line work layer here. And that's because it's gonna have to go over the arm, I think. Yeah, let's sketch it out first. Kind of got his fist on his hip. There's problems with the proportions here. The sketch was bad. That's why it's been bothering me. This was one of the first ones we drew on this file, so it's no wonder it got fucked up. Yeah, instead of the hand like going over the hip like this, it's more like he's just kind of got his fist resting on his hip bone. try and do it from the other angle. And of course, foreshortening is my enemy. Gonna be a lot of cleaning up in that area. I'm an overachiever, I guess. Now I just need something to break, say, with like the digital pocket watch that looked like a suppository with a release timer. I have that saved. Where did I leave that? I've got to find out where I saved that. Ah, here it is. Fantasy took a screenshot of it. And so I saved it. Looks like a suppository with a release timer. And then I just died. But it really does. That's the problem. It looks exactly like that. It's problematic. I can't help but think that his other arm is actually too long, but you look at the placement against the waist, it's correct, but then... Maybe I need to move this down. Bracer's longer. Wait. It's just so many layers that even with names I'm struggling. My hands are shaking again. Ah! How dare. Cora! Coloring in a cute base of an opossum. Alright, let's give this a little bit of a cleanup and see how it looks. Probably gonna look awful. Undershirt. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It has some technical problems, but it's not too bad. Throw out that layer. Let's just reduce layers as much as possible. And then, of course, once we get the overcoat going on. So it's just the boots and the overcoat and the ponytail left to do. And then we start putting in all of the, like, streaks and stuff on the fabric. Tea has arrived! Woohoo! Thank you. How you doing today, Cora? I'm not trying to put these little things on his boots here. Might just find a different boot design. His clothes are very reminiscent of, like, Chinese, wuxia, zhenxia, cultivational stuff. And their boots tend to be very normal, like very, very plain. I'm just gonna sit back and drink tea for a little bit. Ooh. Still not entirely sure about the overcoat. Like, he also looks good without it. His colors are supposed to be specifically geared towards like really late evenings when you start getting that kind of like ultraviolet color in the sky. other than his boots and possibly the overcoat and all the tassels and stuff, he's more or less kind of lined. Need to redo Nightlight entirely. Still don't know what he looks like. The only thing I'm certain on are his hair and eye color. The rest of his outfit is just kind of... I worked really hard on it, and I still just kind of don't... I don't know, it's not right. I'll know when it is right. And of course I've got to add more witches still. This file's big enough. I'm gonna have to start stacking them on top of each other. Fantasy is a boop my snoot. It is the boop snoot, like the doop snoot, but it's a lot less weird than the doop snoot. It is the snoot that gets boop, the boop snoot. The secret free redeem. Make sure we save our file before our program crashes and freaks out at us. I've been working on designing the necklace, like refining the design down so that I can actually get the parts and make it. So the big golden bulbs are the palace bells, which I'm going to have to order direct from a manufacturer. The little knotwork things that are gold, I'm probably going to make of wire. It's no different than making the tassels. It's just instead of using string, I use wire. So that's going to be an interesting challenge, especially at the size that they're at. Because, well, you see how big the necklace is on the character. That's going to be fun. But I really want to pump up my quality of my character this year. Because everybody else I'm designing for looks really good, and then there's me who's like a potato sack. And there's so much to make. I'm thinking of ordering these 2 gourd bottles as well. It's gonna cost me about $50, but they're 500 ml each, and I figure red one for electrolytes and the jade one, the color's just called Jade, for just plain water. And I might still order that one too, so that I have 3. Maybe I can put alcohol in one of them. Just carry some alcohol around with me. Ceremonial purposes, but the big one is 700 ml. So maybe the jade one will be alcohol, or the red one, and then the big one will be water. Because I drink a lot of water at Conquest. So much water. And as for fabrics, I think I'm just gonna use what I've got in the house, see what I can find, and then make a nicer one next year with better fabrics. As my sewing gets better and I get lighter, I can make a better outfit. Each year it just gets slightly better. You see the jade gourd kind of matches my tent design too. I've got all of the pouches except for the big one, which is for my fortune telling stuff. Yep. Do you want to shift into co-working? Because I think I've done drawing for the day. We only have an hour left. Oop. My thing is processing. I think I need to restart my computer. I'm considering buying new linen for Solix since the blue kind don't fit him anymore, since I'm going more of a forest vibe. Depending on the blue and how much of it you have, I could probably buy it from you. And that way you could buy yourself new linen for Solix. This is why I won't buy any fabric until I am like absolutely certain of my design. Because then I only buy exactly what I need, plus a little bit extra. Neff has redeemed a streak. Oh yeah. I needed that. Oh, you know what? It's time to stand up. There goes the garbage truck. And there's the postman. The mailman. Oh yeah, and my friend, one of my friends who ran craft night last night gave me a teacup. So I got a really pretty teacup and a saucer from her. I'll pull it out and whip it out. Take a picture of it. It's really pretty. Remind me as I fold the packing material. Lots of bubble wrap. So my friend Pineapple Skunk collects teacups. I have enjoyed to make a tunic and pants. Back then I was so sure, but now I'm second guessing myself. This is what mock-ups are for. Send that to myself. Oh, we've got a dad joke for today. If a short medium, or sorry, if a short fortune teller breaks out of prison, you'll have a small medium at large. There's your joke for the day, straight from Gander Social. There's a user on Gander called Social Moi. You don't get it? A small medium at large. If a short fortune teller breaks out of prison, you'll have a small medium at large. Oh, you missed the at? Yeah, fair enough. I did say it very fast. Oh yes, and this morning we had 5 male cardinals in our backyard tree. Alright, here we go. I got the picture. Got the picture. Hard to hear sometimes when blowing up ships. Torpedoes go boom or very loud even in space. Yes, space where there's no sound. Oh, what's it? I need this. And this. First, the cardinal. One of the cardinals. And then this one, which is the teacup. A bachelor party. Yeah, the 5 male cardinals. It's a very pretty teacup. And the underside, it looks like it's a limited run because it says 614 and 3-A. And then a little golden 14 as well in the corner. There's a little bit of staining in the bottom of the cup. But that just means it's well loved and well used. But yeah, so we've got our cardinal and our teacup. And now I'm gonna stand here and drink tea while I talk to you. If only this teacup was red instead of blue, then it would be 100% Kieran's teacup. I'm gonna just stow that back there. I've got a couple of nice little pieces of like dishware that I want to keep just really nicely for like viewing purposes. And that's one of them. And then there were two saucers without any cups to match. And I think one of them is going to become a conquest piece. So bring actual China to conquest. Well, why not? I'm gonna make a run to Little Demon's room. I've had a lot to drink today. I'll be right back. Revolt or fight amongst yourselves if you wish. Or nap. I'm back. Did I scare you? Oh, my snoot's been booped. It is the boop snoot. Like the boop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. And Kavacha's snoot has been booped. Oh, noes. But also, hi, Kavach. How you doing? Good morning, Sass, my friend. banned that person from the Discord, by the way, that you mentioned was giving you trouble as well. Yeah, don't hesitate to message me if someone from the server messages you and they're like not, you know, a common part of the community, or they're or they're acting in a way that's not normal for them. This is why it's good to get to know your community members, because yeah, shit like that can happen. People, their accounts get compromised, and well, there you go. There it is. Cans to the face. Well, actually, they just hit my horns. They protect me quite nicely. I have another wreath to make another set of horns. I need to do a little bit of work on my horns. They need some love. Let's put this piece of fabric back that I was using to rest my fingers on. My desk is a little bit messy. Oop, down we go again. But yeah, I think I'm finished drawing for the day, so if we want to hop into some co-working for the end of stream, if people are okay with that, or we can work on other stuff, or just shoot the breeze for a little while. I'm a little bit distracted because I still don't have my ADHD medication. It's so infuriating. I'm having so much trouble concentrating on things. So like, I'll be good for like an hour, and then after that I'm just like, nothing else is getting done. I need to like fidget and move and stuff and things. It's very aggravating. Well, fidgeting with all sorts of stuff. Hi, Nugget! You actually need to head out? Alright, see you later, Necromancer. You have a great weekend. My camera's like half picking me up. Do your effing job, Dan. My name's not Dan. Well, I don't know that. Can't focus on what your name is. I don't have any ADHD meds. Yeah, pretty much. Necromancer off to confess his sins, I guess. Yeah, what were they doing on stream? I missed it. I was gonna watch it or listen to it on 2x speed, and I got distracted. As usual. Ooh, I have a snack here. I'll try not to crunch too loudly. Like, I briefly scrubbed through the stream VOD, but it's like they were doing something with like nobles and money. Gotta run to the grocery store. If Fantasy's taking a nap, Necromancer's going. And NAF is going. I think, maybe we'll raid into Mokomane. We'll end stream a bit early, because I'm also having, like, distraction problems. Fantasy economy with money in Dendronia. Oh. Oh no. I'll have to listen to that. 2x speed will be good for that, I think. It seems like it's something important that I should probably pay attention to. Let's open a tab. Oh, we can hang out for a bit, but we'll mute that tab, and then we'll go to that tab. Waves laser pointing the wall. Look, say, look, get it, get the dye. Ah, I need it. It's so shiny. I must murder. Gib. Well, it's fantasy. Don't feel bad. I was already, when I woke up this morning, I had a pretty bad headache too, and I still do. It won't go away. And I am having a lot of trouble concentrating. And I definitely didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Yeah, take a nap if you need a nap. We can raid into Mokomane, and then you can sleep, I guess. I mean, I could put us at, with Kunst as well, and CNOT. You know, there's... Neferspec is also, he's playing, The Binding of Isaac, Gummy Returns. I haven't seen Neferspec in a while. We had 3 Nefs at one point, but only the original Nef stayed. I guess they were intimidated. But, Mokomate's lurking in our chat, so I think we can raid Moko. Kind of back, still not in ideal mental state. Well, let's end the week with Mokomane. I got 5 hours of sleep. I think I got about 3. And it was very disrupted. My weight went up again. I think the tomato soup made my weight go up. And I was having, like, hypoglycemia yesterday. Like, I was trembling, and then it went away after I ate. And I think it was because of the, specifically because of the tomato soup. Don't eat Campbell's tomato soup. Even the Campbell's CEO said that their soup is, like, for poor people. So, don't eat that shit. Make your own. I'll be making my own tomato soup from now on. But, my friends, we're off sailing to other waters with a large number of viewers. Holy shit, 11 people? Cheese makes some tomato soup. 11 people. We are off sailing to other waters. I'm sorry that stream is a bit short today. This week is kind of weird. I mean, we're ending only 45 minutes early. I don't just say to make soup without ADHD meds. Koof, we're raiding out. It's good to see you again. You need to show up just a smidge earlier, man. You know what? People are arriving. Seika used unraid. That's a thing, apparently. The ship has been cancelled momentarily. We can always try again. How you doing, Koof? Look, Koof just arrived. We've at least gotta say hi, ask him how he's doing. I'm assuming the male pronouns again. You're doing pretty good. I put you on the spot, didn't I? You didn't miss much. We're kind of distracted today. We did some work on this character, this first one on the end here. We got up to his boots. Done. Yep, male pronouns. Awesome. I feel like I asked you that before, and you did answer male pronouns, so. But that was, back in December. It feels like it was, 2 weeks ago for me. But I've been without my ADHD medications for like 10 days now, and my body is freaking out. My brain is just going, ah! There's too much happening. So I'm very distractible. But yes, we're working on Whitefire today, just doing the line work. I'm wanting to get the line work done on all of these characters. So that we can do like little promotional cards with a painting and their character art, like full body, for the book. I was doing an animation. I was struggling so hard with camera movement. I had to literally take a video of a box and move it around. Hey, if that's what you need to do, then if that's what works, what's wrong with that? Yeah, this is the older character art on the side here, and I started redrawing everybody. So we're still debating on the overcoat part. In Chinese it's called a beiji. Or beiji? Chinese is hard. Chinese is really hard. And I'm not even studying it. I just happen to have been interested in their historical fashion, as I tend to be. But yeah, these are characters from my book. And that's what we've been doing the last week or so, was co-working and writing. So you haven't really missed that much. More characters. And I closed the Hunter's file. So I've been poking at all of these. Where's my Hunter's file? It is not available in the quick launch. Fuck. I'm not a he, him, I'm a he man. I've gotten something I'm a bit skeptical over. It's fluff, vanilla flavor, and strawberry flavor. What is fluff? Also, Leon's pose is a bit weird because he's taking his glasses off and he's holding them. I think I told you this, but the reason I didn't join stream since December is actually I thought I forgot to follow. I just remembered I was on the stream once when I came back and remembered your voice. If you haven't hit the follow button, it's there. It's still there. And of course we have the Discord community for the time being, until we figure out where like the dust is settling with Discord, and then we're probably gonna find an alternative. If I have to make my own website with my own forum for everybody to communicate through, then that's what might happen. It's not like I haven't run forums before. Yes, you did do the dad joke. Let's see if I can find some more dad jokes for us. To Gander Social, the all-Canadian social media network. Everybody's allowed to join Gander, but it's hosted in Canada. What does the cell say to his sister when she steps on his toe? Oh, mitosis. That is terrible. You actually thought I stopped streaming? Oh no, I've been going consistently for a full year now, 5 days a week. Did you hear about these new reversible jackets? I'm excited to see how they turn out. Oh god, it's painful. They say that age comes with wisdom. Therefore, I don't have wrinkles. I have wisecracks. Ah! 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 I don't even know what that noise was, but it was pained. I would make a bread joke, but I'm afraid it wouldn't rise to the occasion. It would need to be really good. Yep. How do you tell the difference between a bull and a milk cow? It's either one or the other. Porcupine! I identify as chocolate. My pronouns are Hershey. If a short psychic broke out of jail, then you would have a small, medium at large. There you go, that's the official joke from earlier. A friend of mine tried to annoy me with bird puns, but I soon realized that two can play at that game. I identify as invisible. My pronouns are who, where. Hey, Fatby, how you doing? I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. I bought a dictionary, and when I got home, I realized all the pages were blank. I have no words for how angry I am. What are Michael Jackson's pronouns? Hee hee! What do I say to the man who I want to go? Mango. What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest! Wouldn't it be better if it was a German policeman? You're under a vest! I got a hen to regularly count her own eggs. She's a real mathma chicken. Hot damn. So, you know how Canadians are having a bit of a problem with finding a doctor. And also, the leader of the Conservative Party here is a bit of a nonce. We hate him. And he's a career politician. So Pierre Poilievre is the leader of the Conservative Party. He lost his own riding in the previous election, and we had to have like a by-election to get him elected in a different riding, just because he's the leader of the Conservative Party, and you can't be the leader of the party if you don't win your own riding. And so we had to have like a special little election just for him in one area. So Pierre Poilievre says, after 11 years of Liberal government, we have 6 million Canadians who cannot find a family doctor. Our Prime Minister Mark Carney. Mr. Speaker, 11 years? I just got here. The member opposite has been here his whole life. Damn! Not only are you a young whippersnapper with no experience and no ability to get shit done, but you've been here so long and you still haven't managed to do anything. You are a mere child. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? I don't know. Look at Platypus! Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible. I love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the puns from Gander Social. Including one good political mic drop. God damn. It's like someone called the fire department. Polyev didn't just get cooked, he got burned alive. He's a carbon crispy. Just call him Crispy Freeman. Yep, so there you go. There's the dad jokes for the day. The short psychic escaping from prison was probably my favorite one today, and the dictionary one. But yeah, that's Gander Social. It's better for your mental health. It's the Cobra chickens, you know. Hey Roman, welcome. You're lucky. You almost missed stream. If Koof hadn't showed up when he did, you would have missed stream. You saw the Pokemon present. The what? Do you like mayo and Nutella sandwiches? Every stream I go on to asking, this reacts in horror, but it's delicious. I wouldn't be adverse to trying it. Pokemon Gen 10 looks so good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really pay much attention to Pokemon, but I did build a Jigglypuff last night. At Craft Night. I missed the previous Craft Night where everybody got together. And they put together Pokemon model kits. So like, you know, Gundam kind of thing, but they're Pokemon. And so before I could put together one of the actual Gundams that we did this week, I had to put together a Jigglypuff, which took me about 5 minutes. Only because I was cleaning up the sprue bits on the model as I did, so I made it really nice. But yeah, I made a Jigglypuff last night. It was kind of fun. And then I was working on the Demi Barding model. Let me go find that. I put it in crafting. Kvatch hand reveal. But here's the Jigglypuff I was putting together. Where's my OBS? I've actually never seen a full episode of Gundam. I've seen snippets of a couple of episodes of Gundam Wing, and that's it. I've never actually seen an actual Gundam film or full episode of one of the animations. Pokemon Wind and Waves? Nice. That sounds like my vibe. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I did play a Roblox ripoff of the ripoff version of the game. I've never touched Roblox, and I probably never will. Anyways, this is the model that I'm building is the Demi Barding. So I've got I've got the arms, the head, and the torso built, and I was just starting to work on the legs. So I've got these little, like, outside pieces. Those little thruster packs on the sides of the legs going. So I finished building those last night, so I need to start on the actual legs and still make the back thruster pack and the guns. And this is the one that Kavach made last night. Gundam Witch of Mercy was so bad you were disappointed. Oh, it's like the pizza of disappointment. And then my brother Cheese put this one together, and this one was from like the 2000s, like the early 2000s. And he had a lot of trouble putting the model together. Because it wasn't the best quality. And this big one back here is the one that Vigorous Thunder, who owns all of these models, is putting together. And then there's a Fugu, which I kind of want to put together. It has all the little meat parts. So, Vigorous Thunder, got like a blind box of things, and, some of the things that came in it were like the Pokemon and the Jigglypuff and stuff, and like the Fugu, and I think the Demi Barding and the Hyzak came out of the blind box as well, I'm not sure. But it's one of those ones of, like, models that don't really sell well. Yeah. Secret Say reveal. You cannot see my face! There's those aren't the things that we made, but the things in front of it are some of the things we made when I ran a crafting night where people were sculpting fish. And there's the little teacup that I received after crafting night. There. So that was Thursday night's adventures. Was Gundams. Look at memes. Going to look at memes. The memery. My dog stepped on a bee. My acting's better. I smacked my knee. I guess for reference for the stream, I guess I better bring this up. Because people who don't see this. God, fucking Amber Heard, man. I hate that woman. Only merch I have is a Mikasi Kurisu shirt, which I treasure deeply. I want the type of woman who will stab an electrode in my hippocampus. Oh! You'll like Highwire then. Because she 100% would. Yeah. So this is the meme. My acting's better. But yeah, Highwire. She'll stick an electro in your hippocampus. She will. 100%. Okay, so now we're gonna raid Moko Maid. Because my headache's gotten really bad. So, my Franz, once again, deja vu. I've been in this place before. We're off sailing to other waters. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you Monday morning. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, coof. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Or just Eastern Time, whatever it is. I know nothing about Amber Heard. I don't care about the drama back in the day. I was just playing Minecraft. It's like 4 years ago. Yeah. My dog stepped on a bee. My dad to pee. My mom lost her key. I broke my bloody knee. Buy one, get one free. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Yeah. Alright. You guys have a fantastic weekend. I'm gonna go try and get some other work done in like the basement stuff because I want to set up crafting zone. So I will see you Monday morning. We're off sailing to other waters. May you find adventure on distant shores. And remember, I love you. Bye bye.